Yeah, Katie, let's start with the big one, which is alcohol and drug offenses. And this is really surprising because we all know the atmosphere of downtown Athens. Students know that downtown Athens has a prominent bar scene. A UGA police report says that there were a total of 481 alcohol and drug-related offenses last year. However, this is a significant decrease as compared to 548 in 2012 and 532 in 2011. DUIs have dropped by 30 offenses in the past 3 years, from 165 in 2011 to 135 in 2013. These numbers were highlighted in the university's annual security report sent out today. The report goes to great lengths to remind students that they face at least 6 months probation if they're caught in possession of alcohol, and 12 if they're caught drinking it. Violators will also be required to complete an alcohol and drug education program known as an AOD. Sanctions and suspension increase with each additional violation of this kind. Health risks and treatment programs provided by UGA are noted in the report. The report sent to students also makes the point that University Health Center Promotion Department and Counseling and Psychiatric Services offer group and individual classes for those with substance abuse problems. All first-year students and transfers are required to complete the Alcohol EDU online program. The university has made strides with the implementation of these programs, which may have attributed to the overall decrease in alcohol and drug-related offenses last year. Every student should have received an email about this, as UGA sent this out today in compliance with the Drug-Free Schools and Communities Act Amendment of 1989.
Well, maybe with all these new programs, we'll see those numbers go down even more. Thanks, Allison. Alcohol offenses are not the only crime rate that is going down. The number of burglaries reported is also decreasing, according to this report. The number of burglaries in 2009 and 2010 reported spiked, and police decided to take action to prevent these types of crimes. The report released today by the UGA Police shows a steady decline in burglaries. It includes the number of burglaries reported during the years 2011, 2012, and 2013. During 2011, there were 56 residence and non-residence burglaries reported. But in 2012, the numbers fell. There were only 52 burglaries. The trend continued in 2013 when the number of burglaries reported was 37. The numbers for this year, 2014, have not come in yet, but hopefully we will see this trend continue into the next year. The report proved to be a roller coaster of information that did not just show crime rates to decline. According to the UGA Police, the number of sexual assaults is actually going up. In 2011, there were only 6 offenses that were reported. In 2012, that number jumped to 15. Last year, the number increased again and hit a high of 16. The university is actively working to get this number back down. SGA launched the campaign One is Too Many UGA, which is all about raising awareness and fighting to end sexual assault and battery. The report may contain a mix of statistics, but the message from the university is clear. UGA says they are committed to the safety of their students, and the report is now available online. Students that plan on traveling abroad this year might not be able to see all the sites that they would like. We'll explain why after the break.
Mosquitoes can ruin your summer fun. So, here's some helpful mosquito control tips. Most importantly, get rid of standing water where mosquito larvae live and grow. Anything that holds water for more than a week may lead to more mosquitoes. When in doubt, dump it out. Buy mosquito briquettes to kill larvae in water that you can't dump out. Cut back and clear excess vegetation where adult mosquitoes like to stay. Cover up or use repellent when you can, especially during dusk or dawn hours when mosquitoes are most active. Report dump sites to the Athens-Clarke County government. Mosquitoes don't respect property lines, so we all need to do our part to help control them. A mosquito problem in one place can be an issue for the entire community. Find more helpful tips about mosquito control at AthensClarkeCounty.com.
I ride the bus.
I ride the bus.
Nosotros usamos el autobús.
Athens Transit would like to remind you that the bus is for everyone. Riding the bus is safe, affordable, and convenient. For work, for shopping, or anything else, the bus can take you there. And when you need a little extra help, the bus is ready to meet your needs. So remember, the bus is for everyone.
I ride the bus.
For routes and complete information about the bus, visit athensclarkcounty.com/transit.
Thank you. You got a king?
Go fish! In your face! In your face!
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
The spread of Ebola outside of Africa could be affecting students who plan on studying abroad. Reporter Alyssa Purser tells us how this could change students' travel plans.
Yes, Lauren, that's right. Ebola has now spread outside of countries of Africa, including Spain, a popular travel abroad destination. The nurse in Spain that recently picked up Ebola shows that Ebola is spreading and could affect people going to this destination. The spread of Ebola to Spain could also affect 4 study abroad programs that UGA currently offers. The Franklin College of Arts and Sciences and the Terry College of Business offer various programs throughout Spain, where the first case of Ebola has spread outside of West Africa. UGA also has 4 study abroad programs in South Africa, but the university is following Center for Disease Control guidelines for students planning to travel to Ebola-affected countries. The Office of International Education does not allow UGA students to travel to countries which the CDC has issued a warning about. Those countries include Sierra Leone, Guinea, and Liberia. UGA does offer study abroad programs in parts of West Africa, like Ghana, which is only 1 country away from Ebola-infected countries like Liberia and Guinea.
And to put that into perspective, Ghana and Liberia are roughly as close as we are from here to Texas. UGA won't sponsor any trips to countries with a U.S. State Department travel warning. Many study abroad programs are financed through UGA scholarships. Students may receive the Hope Scholarship, Pell Grant, and other types of federal aid if they travel with non-UGA sponsored groups. But UGA won't give any scholarships for trips to these countries. This could create financial burdens for students going on these trips. The Ebola outbreak may have an unusual effect on travel plans if you're going to the Georgia-Missouri game. 5 airports are implementing Ebola screenings, and Hartsfield-Jackson, Atlanta is one of them. The CDC says that these airports are known for having the most travelers from Ebola-affected countries. Airport staff are receiving training on how to clean and sanitize anything that may come in contact with the virus. And coming up, find out how our very own credit cards could become our very own worst enemies.
25% of Athens residents use septic systems. And if you're on a septic system, you need to know it and protect it. Most homes should have their septic system pumped and inspected every 3 to 5 years. Septic failure can lead to messy backups, health and environmental hazards, and costly repairs. So, protect your septic system by performing regular maintenance. Never use a toilet as a trash can, and use water wisely. For helpful tips and more info on septic systems, visit athensclarkcounty.com/septic.
A single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel more than a mile. That single ember can ignite and destroy your home or even your community. You can't control where that ember will land, only what happens when it does. Get Fire Adapted now at fireadapted.org.
So good to see you guys.
So, what's up?
Oh, we finally bought a place.
Holy cow.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
Jeez, at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, you're spending a lot on...
Is it good?
Oh, God.
Oh, how is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Welcome to the Athens-Clarke County Tennis Center in Athens, Georgia. Completed in 2013, the Tennis Center offers great play all year round on 12 fully lit hard surface courts. There are accommodations for spectators and enough space to host a tournament. The main building features energy-efficient construction, ADA accessibility, a covered pavilion, and much more. Players of all ages enjoy open play, clinics, and summer tennis camps at the Athens-Clarke County Tennis Center. Because in Athens, Georgia, tennis is for everyone.
A group of high school friends from Gwinnett County are now arrested for a master burglary scheme in Boise, Idaho. Reporter Jacob Blunt says the suspects included 11 men and 1 young woman. Jacob, how could this group of young Metro Atlanta be charged for robbery?
Well, Taylor, the Boise police have said that these Georgians have gone to Boise to steal credit card accounts just so they can buy gift cards and bring them back to Georgia to then cash in on their money.
Thank you.
This young woman, Mickey Ashley Williams, and a group of her young friends from Gwinnett County, Georgia, are now suspected criminal masterminds. Police say the high school friends stole $15,000 worth of gift cards after stealing credit card accounts. The Boise Police Financial Crime Unit said in a news release it also found evidence that the accounts used by the suspects are tied to one or more of the security breaches recently reported by several large corporations like Target and the Home Depot. Detective Wade Spain says crimes like these can end up costing you as a consumer. We all pay higher prices and fees because the stores and banks need to cover their losses from these types of crimes, says Spain. Boise police said exactly how the suspects obtained the stolen account information is still under investigation.
Boise police have said that the suspects obtained the stolen accounts information and is still under investigation.
Thank you, Jacob. I don't know if I could see my high school friends and I doing something that smart, but thieves have found ways to use credit or even debit cards, even when it's still in your wallet. Thieves attach skimming devices to the exterior of an ATM or point-of-sale terminals requiring a PIN. When you insert the card into the scanner, the skimmer records the card data as you insert the card into the real scanner. Make sure you always take a look at the machine to see if there are any visible traces of activity, such as glue, scuff marks, or loose bits around the PIN pad or the place where you insert your card. You may have free Wi-Fi access at your favorite coffee shop, but that's the easiest spot for hackers to intercept the online transactions, passwords, and other points of information. That applies to websites that starts with HTTP and HTTPS because the security of the internet access point is unknown. Enjoy the coffee and skip the using open wireless network for doing online banking and shopping. If you plan on shopping at Target or Nordstrom anytime soon, you should be on guard according to a new survey by a risk analyst company. Analysts examine policies and procedures at stores like these across the nation. 24 of the top credit card issuers in the country were also investigated. The company, Javelin Strategy and Research, says there are 3 companies in particular that had the lowest security prevention. Coming out on the bottom is Outdoor Supply Cabela with 29% chance of having a security breach based on their policies. Next is Target with 22%, whose Athens location just had a security breach just this week. And finally is Nordstrom with 18%. Nordstrom released a statement saying, "We always pay attention to feedback we receive in this area and constantly look for ways to make improvements where necessary because this is so important to us and our customers." Target and Cabela have yet to respond. Coming up next, find out what the LGBT community's response to the Supreme Court decision.
Welcome to the Athens-Clarke County Tennis Center in Athens, Georgia. Completed in 2013, the Tennis Center offers great play all year round on 12 fully lit hard surface courts. There are accommodations for spectators and enough space to host a tournament. The main building features energy-efficient construction, ADA accessibility, a covered pavilion, and much more. Players of all ages enjoy open play, clinics, and summer tennis camps at the Athens-Clarke County Tennis Center. Because in Athens, Georgia, tennis is for everyone.
What do you think it would be like to teach? Chances are, you have no idea. Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, proving that greatness can be found in everyday places, and that you don't need to be famous to be unforgettable. That's what it's like to teach.
This is the Oconee Street Park and Ride Lot, where you can park for free on weekdays and ride the bus into downtown Athens and UGA. The Downtown Express runs every 20 minutes during peak commuting hours, so skip the parking fees and traffic hassles. Park for free and ride into downtown Athens and UGA from the Oconee Street Park and Ride.
Park and ride. Park and ride. Park and ride.
Look at me. Hey.
Raymond, look at Mommy.
Maybe the light hurts his eyes.
Maybe she's just not hungry. Maybe he can't hear us. Maybe we're not stimulating him enough. Maybe it's a phase.
Avoiding eye contact is one early sign of autism. Learn the others today. The sooner it's diagnosed, the better.
A local LGBT group feels hopeful that Georgia's same-sex marriage ban will be lifted. Reporter Charlotte Hall tells us what their reaction is.
That's right, Brian. 2 UGA students are feeling hopeful about the future of Georgia's same-sex marriage ban. This week marks Coming Out Week for LGBT students who have been bringing awareness to UGA. Alex Merritt, an LGBT Resource Center ambassador, is feeling optimistic about the future of gay Georgia residents. Alex Merritt says he feels hopeful that since 5 more states have restricted the ruling on same-sex marriage, that Georgia will be soon to follow. He says 3/5 of the states support gay marriage in some way, shape, or form. As of Monday, 25 states recognize same-sex marriage, while 5 more states are pending a decision. Randy Kessler, an Atlanta-based family law attorney, believes Georgia will be another southern state in less than 10 years, according to an interview he did with wave.org. Sierra Durden, one of the ambassadors of the LGBT Resource Center at UGA, believes strongly that it will happen.
It'll be interesting to see if those changes come in the future.
It sure will.
A group which says they provide non-biased research says there are some benefits and risks to legalizing same-sex marriage. Procon.org says some of the benefits of same-sex marriage can include bringing in additional federal revenue, enjoying the same tax breaks as heterosexual couples, and easier adoption. Legalizing same-sex marriage does have a few negatives, such as unsecure emotional security for kids, making opposed citizen funds something they don't support, and the weakening of the institution of marriage. The LGBT Resource Center is saving the best for last for Coming Out Week. Friday, they will host Dogs Making It Better from 9 to 2 in the Tate Plaza at UGA. Students are encouraged to come and take their photos and write a statement on how they are making the Alliance better. The photos and statements will be uploaded to their Facebook page. More than 100 students have already participated in Coming Out Week, including attending an interactive play Tuesday and a social on Wednesday. Tonight's event is an ally workshop where the crowd participates in a role-playing event, preparing them on how to be an effective ally. That's all we have for you tonight. Thank you for watching 570. Good night.
Which is solely responsible for its contents. Views expressed do not represent those of the administration nor the Board of Regents at the University System of Georgia.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course.
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
You know what, guys? There's a lot of tree branches and dry brush over here. We should probably move the bonfire over there.
I'm guessing Smokey liked that idea.
Can you help me with this? My new dad teaches me all kinds of stuff.
Sure.
He helps me with homework.
That would be 3.6795.
Thanks.
Yep.
He helps me with my decision making.
I wouldn't use this one. Ever.
And he's even teaching me how to drive.
And that's why cars have bumpers.
I'm learning so much.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90 mile per hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay